probably change the way you walk. Conversations in the bank could probably change the way you talk. I'ma always be right here and I won't never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once, you showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. 6 bloods in and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds. And if we go some more rounds, it's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take them pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina, sister wives, cause this shit could get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a killer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 when these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me alone. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open,
cause I know them ninjas jealous. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Shout out to me, Big Head Bay. Hey, babe. We in this thing, back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing, man. Here at 10 Trap News Network. It's not good news you can use. I get knowledge. You ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's not news you can use. That knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? You feel me? Hit the notification bell here. All stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. The new face of LA Media is here. Make sure you get into that, man. If you ain't tapped in with that tap in, make sure you tap in with that tap in. You feel me? Let's jump back into this Contiana, man. We finna go ahead and get into this good Contiana. But before we do, we need y'all to hit that like, comment, subscribe button, hit the description, sign the petition. We finna talk about Adam and Rat Run Hunter, Adam 22, Rat What It Do. We finna jump into this Contiana, man, where they're talking about Wack trying to get a federal indictment put on the New York Bloods. Rico coming up, Rico alert. Let's jump into this Contiana without further do's or don'ts. Let's get into it. Let's go.
There's no way I was presenting that gift. Someone said that you did.
No, hold on. My bad, because sometimes this is just unbearable to watch, so I have to speed it up and play it. Yes, I do play it on double speed so I can make it go past faster, for sure.
Basically, like, you presented it to me.
No.
I was in New York over the weekend.
I seen that.
Going crazy out there.
Yeah, man, you gotta chill out.
All kinds of different...
He was out there with my guy. What's his name? Bobby Schmurder.
Bobby Schmurder.
I just was talking about
Didn't ask him about you and his
you should have.
zesty controversy.
No, you should have asked.
I didn't want to make it about you.
No, man, we just had a conference call for like an hour.
When? Before I was there or after?
Before, like 2 weeks, like 2-3 weeks ago.
What were you guys
I don't want to
saying?
hear Wack talking about how he's lying about a relationship with Bobby Schmurder.
He just
A lot of sensual dance. You better watch Oz.
weeks ago. And
He's pointing at me, that people, doesn't he?
He made it sound like it was kind of normal for him to be out in this environment, but some people were definitely saying that this was the first time that he had been out and about in Brooklyn on the street in quite a while. So
That's good.
It's very rare content right there, I think.
She shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, I feel like from his perspective, it's probably not what he wants to be doing every day, but he was moving around very appropriately. Definitely.
I mean, you know, he got a team out there.
some
He's
guys who-
respected out there. So,
Yeah.
but I seen you. So, what was you doing? A video? A song?
So while I was out there, I did a nice lengthy Mano interview, which did ask him about you. Kind of laughed it off. Didn't choose to be.
He know I got him. He admits it.
Got him.
I got him.
What?
I kind of like. He admitted it to Vlad. He like, yo, dude's good. He got me out of my character to a point where he was in control of the conversation. And looking back at it, he like, dude was like really had me out of my skin.
Okay.
So, you know.
We didn't get too deep into it, but okay, I did a Mano interview. Then we went to the Patterson Projects in the Bronx with King Pill and Shay Davis, Bompton G. Uno, etc. Shot the remix to King Pill's Slide First song out there with what appeared to be, you know, maybe like 100 Bloods. So that was fun. I've never seen anybody film anything.
Keep in mind too, when you have Bloods coming from New York, coming from Los Angeles, Compton, California, specifically from Pomona, California, to go into New York, that is actually what creates federal RICO. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware of, you know, the whole federal RICO thing that's going on, but you know, you might want to be very aware of that because that whole federal RICO aspect can get you locked down in the flu, flam, a skull dug, and a larceny.
In those projects, so it was kind of rare.
You know, they called me a couple weeks ago,
Yeah?
but I didn't have no convo for him.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't appreciate what he said about Blueface.
What did you say
He
about
said some weird shit on Cam Capone.
something that you didn't like about Blueface?
Yeah, he said something.
No, it's because G Uno's around them Bompton Bloods, them Bompton Crips, that would be crazy. Them Bompton Piru Bloods, that or Pirus, because you know, sometimes whatever, blah blah. Them niggas from Bompton that say you can't go around. G Uno around the niggas you can't go around. So now you want to talk bad about G Uno, but G Uno is allowed to go on Piru Street. You a Piru that can't go to Piru Street, so there's also that.
We ran into him in jail and, you know, made some comments about his appearance that I felt was disrespectful, especially to me. You know, that's my client, that's my little nephew. It's like my little brother.
But you were pushing the G Uno thing before.
See, that's my point. See, this is what I mean about these dudes don't understand politics. It's like, you can't do certain things. It's like you could have interviewed and just said I ran into Blueface. You know, it ain't like you ran into him and then you did something to him and ran him, but oh man,
You better leave Bompton G Uno alone before you get yourself in a problem. You cannot get yourself out of it, bro. Bompton G Uno got going on that you wish you could.
he jumped off the bed, he had bad skin, he had this, he had that. It's like, I didn't get it, I didn't understand it, especially when a whole lot of politicking on here was going on. I was kind of like, I defended him, but you know,
Now you trying to make a friend because again, Bompton G Uno is amongst them dudes you can't be around, going where you can't go and all that kind of wooty bam. So yeah, there's that.
each his own. So I'm gonna let him do his thing and shit. You know how they go. When you burn a bridge, the bridge is burned.
Really? Damn. So he's out of the Wack 100
I mean, I
friendship
can't,
circle.
at the end of the day, I gotta holler at my client and see how he feel about that.
Okay.
Because, you know, I did that out of love and respect. Where you from in Lil John, him and Lil John neighborhood's been getting into it for decades, but we still did that. So my thing is that some people, I don't think people understand this world ain't ran on right or wrong, it's ran on politics. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if somebody's tied to you, and I know they tied to you, right? I know I got to deal with that a certain way. It ain't even about them. It's like, you're going to be like, yo, Wack, you know that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? You know Wack, you know he fucking works at No Jumper, right? So I get you checking the situation, but out of respect to me, him,
Okay.
you should have dealt with it, or maybe not.
You don't have that level of respect. Why you keep trying to act like you got a level of respect amongst them Pirus and Damus? Why you keep trying to act like you got a level of respect amongst them Pirus and Damus? Boy, your word don't mean nothing. Your word don't mean nothing. You are a worthless worder. Your words hold no substance. Boy, your words is air. They light, they airy. Your words is as heavy as clouds, big dog. Your words is as heavy as clouds, big dog. Your word means absolutely nothing amongst them Bloods. You have no say so. You have no rank. You are a nobody. Nobody. You a nobody with nobodies. You a nobody with nobodies. Throw it out there.
not dealt with it. You know what I mean?
It was
So-
kind of crazy to be in the projects in the Bronx with Bompton Juno, which I never expected to be a thing.
Yeah.
He's fresh off the plane. He literally like flies to us, and then boom, we're in the Bronx. He's never been in New York. I don't know how many places he's been outside of LA, but not someone I ever knew that I was going to be doing such things with. But it was pretty exciting to
Yeah,
see
no,
the
I
world
see.
from
I
his
see. I
eyes.
was wilding.
Hit a J3 came out.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah,
So, that's a
so
good look.
we're doing a whole lot of blood stuff. I'm
Yeah,
in the
that's a good
car,
look.
we're talking about blood stuff. And one thing that came about that I thought,
We were doing a lot of blood stuff. So now you have Adam 22 admitting that there's gang activity going on from Compton, California Bloods, Bompton, California Bloods, Bompton, Balabornia Bloods, Bompton, Balabornia Bloods, Bamona Bloods, because they from Bamona, would it be? To Boo Bork Bloods, because they from Boo Bork. You feel me? They from Brooklyn or Boo Bork or the Bronx, whatever, blah, blah. And we're just all tying these guys together with, oh, goodness gracious. You got to stop crossing state lines, brother. That's going to keep getting y'all these federal situations in 1-2 steps like Sierra. Come on, bro. Too much admittance of guilt, big dog.
was kind of interesting is that, so on the Slide first song, King Pill is
You know what's crazy? The Sly first song is actually a really good song. King Pill's an annoying muffin top idiot, but the song is actually really good, and I really do enjoy the song. And I listen to it. I cannot stand him as a human being. It's a really good song, and sometimes you do have to separate the art from the artist. You can't take away from the. You know, if it wasn't a good song, I wouldn't tell you. It's a really good song. Dun, I'm gonna slide first. Man, make his eyes hurt. Put him in the ground. It's a good song. He's annoying. He's such a goofy that it just makes you not want to stand next to him because he does so much. Like, that's the dude I was telling you who, when, you know, he's cool to talk to, but then the camera comes, he just turns like to this weirdo character. And I was like, okay, just get away from me, bro. Just get away from me. Like, you that type of dude. You turn the camera on, you turn into this whole like weirdo, goofy, baby oil muffin top, no shirt, barefoot bandit. You got it. Yeah, that's a lot, bro. Like, that's a lot. I can't be walking around with a nigga who baby oiled up with his titties out. Like, that shit crazy.
in all his
With no shoes on. Like, bro, you got a lot going on, bro. I can't stand next to that. Because you know I stand next to my idiot homies in public and private. They do some stupid stuff, but I stand with them. I can't stand next to baby oil titties out with no shoes on. That's a lot. There has to be a boundary.
Ona ops. Now,
25/7 and all that.
there are dudes out there that the derogatory term for them is trucks, another derogatory term, tramps. Basically, words that are also used to disparage
Look, I start buffering even. Whoa.
for them is trucks, another derogatory term, tramps.
He just dissed Young and Hefe whole hood. DW Flame whole hood. Who from Fruit Towns? That's where the boy Hito from. But Fruittown Brims, Fruittown Paru, all that, the thoughts and opinions of Adam 22 do not reflect the thoughts and the opinions of us here at TNN Trap News Network. But anyway, like, golly. I'm going to just keep letting it play.
Basically, words that are also used to disparage gangs out here.
Yeah, that
But they mean very different things here and there, I guess. So there was a lot of conversations about maybe some of the disses would be muted in the actual song.
You just said them. So you just dissed okay, so I'm going to give y'all guys retrospect. Trays, Young and Hefe, Messiah, Mr. Viral, DW Flame, P Nice. Them is all the Trays. Them is all Gangster, Crips, or Gangsters Moving, or they push the 3 and all that. They all fall under the same whatever. I'm not sure if it's anybody in our podcast space that bangs Fruittown Brims or Fruittown Paru, but that is how you would disrespect them and all that. That is incredible that he just, boom, put that out there. Wow. Adam 22 just dissed the Bloods and the Crips. Wow.
Oh, I don't know.
You
There's
can't.
a lot of stuff
Well,
going on.
And the fact that Wack just sat there and didn't correct him and say, hey, hold on, bro, you tripping. Wack just sat there and let it happen.
You in their area, I mean, they don't want motherfuckers disrespecting them in their area. I don't know. You know, I know what those things mean out here. But like even King Pill, like I know him.
You're not gonna pretend like, oh well, no, man. I was just saying. No. Adam 22 been in this culture too long to not know what the situations are, and we all know Wack for sure been in the culture too long not to know what them things are. We're not finna pretend like they don't know what just happened here. That right there was the ultimate level of disrespect. Ironic as hell for me to be the one saying how disrespectful it is. That's disrespectful though, because at the same token, when it was Brick Baby with the whole Whoopty Bam, I was feeling away. Like I was genuinely feeling. I ain't like that shit, and so I'm not finna perpetrate it or highlight it because it's whatever blah blah. No, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool because if Young and Hefe was sitting right there, you wouldn't have said that. If Young and Hefe was sitting right there, you would not have said that word, and Young and Hefe would have slid across that table on you. Disrespectful.
A different individual.
You knew him before he mastered the internet.
I knew him when he was trying to, when he was first making his attempts. I never met him personally, but he paid me to work his stuff on my page.
Very nice guy. Very cool dude. I like King Pill a lot.
He was a total different guy.
Oh, yeah? He's coming out here in a couple weeks. Would you like to have him on this podcast? I think that we should probably do that.
Who?
King Pill. Me, you, and King Pill.
Nah, I don't know him.
Why?
Because he gonna whoop Wack feet. We up out here to the next one. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free Avenue Angel, so he's free.